To the family of Joshua Cochin, Sergeant, 4th Regiment, U.S. Colored Troops, it becomes my painful duty to inform you that, while gallantly doing his duty on the skirmish lines, your son died of wounds suffered in battle. Everything that could be done was done to alleviate his suffering and soothe his last moments. All that could be done was done to show respect of the living to the remains of the gallant dead. The last rite has been performed. Our chaplain read the burial service at the grave, and his companions of his labor have fired a last salute in honor of their comrade. He sleeps for the flag, and may its stars shed pleasant dreams upon his loyal soul forever. A martyr for liberty, he honors a soldier's grave. Christian Fleetwood, Sergeant Major, 4th Regiment, U.S. Colored Troops, Union Army.
I have a rendezvous with death at some disputed barricade. When spring comes back with rustling shade and apple blossoms fill the air, I have a rendezvous with death when spring brings back blue days and fair. It may be he shall take my hand and lead me into his dark land and close my eyes and quench my breath. It may be I shall pass him still. I have a rendezvous with death on some scarred slope of battered hill when spring comes round again this year and the first meadow flowers appear. God knows 'twere better to be deep pillowed in silk and scented down where love throbs out in blissful sleep, pulse nigh to pulse and breath to breath, where hushed awakenings are dear. But I've a rendezvous with death at midnight in some flaming town, when spring trips north again this year, and I to my pledged word am true. I shall not fail that rendezvous.
My dear Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan, the knowledge that your 5 gallant sons are missing in action inspired me to write you this personal message. I realize full well there is little I can say to assuage your grief. As the Commander-in-Chief, I want you to know that the entire nation shares your sorrow. I offer you the condolence and gratitude of our country. We who remain to carry on the fight must maintain spirit in the knowledge that such sacrifice is not in vain. The Navy Department informed me of the desire of your sons, George, Francis, Joseph, Madison, and Albert, to serve on the same ship. We all take pride in the knowledge that they fought side by side. As one of your sons wrote, "We will make a team together that can't be beat." It is this spirit which in the end must triumph. I send you my deepest sympathy in your hour of trial, and pray that in Almighty God you will find a comfort and help that only He can bring. Very sincerely yours, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Dear Bill, I came to this black wall again to see and touch your name, William R. Stocks. And as I do, I wonder if anyone ever stops to realize that next to your name on this black wall is your mother's heart. A heart broken 15 years ago today when you lost your life in Vietnam. And as I look at your name, I think of how many times I used to wonder how scared and homesick you must have been in that strange country, and if and how it might have changed you, for you were the most happy-go-lucky kid in the world. I talked to a soldier friend of yours who told me how you died. He was there and saw the helicopter crash. He told me how your jobs made you like sitting ducks, and the men began to get a mean streak down their backs. Everyone but you, Bill. He said you stayed the same happy guy that you were when you first arrived in Vietnam, and how you, of all people, should never have been the one to die. They tell me the letters I write you and leave here at this memorial are waking others up to the fact that there's still much pain left from the war. But this I know. I would rather have had you for 21 years and all the pain that goes with losing you than never to have had you at all. Mom.
Grant, my sweet cousin, I'm heading home soon to the Northwest, back to Alaska. Your death in Iraq is pushing me west after all these years because I understand now time is short, and my family, our family, needs to be together. The better to remember you, the better to survive in your absence. You'd be proud of us, Grant. We're standing tall, finding every opportunity to tell the funny stories and laugh and feel your presence in our laughter. The healing hasn't even begun yet, and the pain washes over us, each of us suffering in our own way. For me, it's because I went away and missed all those growing up years. I thought there was time. Don't rest just yet, Grant. Stay close just for a while if you can. We need you. Robin.